This is a Black Man with Hands production. It's time for talking shit. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Obama. Man, I just got through listening to Barack give a great pitch. He broke down the economy. You can obviously tell that he had been conversing with Bill Clinton. He made reference to some of Bill's comments. And the Romney campaign is really going to have a hard time using their brain. In spite of the contradictions that both candidates may or may not have, realistically and if there's a conversation to be had, I think Barack is really gonna have his way with Mitt. Mitt gets mad and shit, starts gambling right there on stage. He starts handing debates like he Bain Capital. I'll buy you out. Shut up, you know, and then buy out, the guy from Texas that he was running against, the governor of Texas, Rick Santorum, got under his skin and stuff. I don't think Romney debates well. Nobody's even really talking about debate. It's sort of a rhetoric war based on who can spend some more. But Barack clearly talked about, he got to my heart, and near the end of the pitch, he got really revved up and really fired up, and he's talking about the basic differences, and he's telling people to vote for Mitt Romney. You know, if you don't see the vision and you don't have the forward motion or view of what he's trying to do, you have no other choice but to vote for Romney. And basically, he talked about not needing an extra, $250,000 this year, that he want to, help people that need stuff and not him. And he also reflected on what it's like to be struggling. And he also talked about how Mitt Romney really is not in touch with that. You know, no matter what he can say about Barack Obama, Mitt Romney is clearly unavailable emotionally from most Americans. He does not have the kind of fear and worry about. He owns 6 homes. You know, one of the Cadillacs his wife is probably driving right now. I mean, one of his kids got over $100,000 in an education fund. And I think the young man is almost 30. So he's really out of touch realistically. No spin. I mean, I'm being honest. Mitt Romney is not in touch with what Barack got his hands on. And I just, I love Barack Obama. 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 Go, Barack, go. Go get him. Go get him. And he did. He sounded really good. I'm excited. I saw some more footage of a Red Hot Chili Pepper concert that was given in support of Barack Obama. We outnumber them. We may not have all the money, but we got a lot of love and a lot of heart, and we got a lot of votes, and we got a lot of work to do. And Barack needs us to go right now to Obama.org or reelect Obama.com or BidenIsYourManPlan.com or whatever, and donate $3 or $4. Give Barack $5 or $10. If you can afford 20, that's fine. It's an investment and an assurance that you're going to be heard and dealt with. Ever since I started donating to the campaign, they've been constantly keeping me informed on what other support they need besides just money. I have volunteered in the latter months of the year, right before November, I guess in September, to do phone work. I'm making these podcasts right now because when Barack wins, I'm going to have to change my dialogue and the content on my little broadcast. And it's going to be basically primarily watching after these Republicans, because they're going to, they're going to make things hard. And one of the points I want to make too is I talked about on the show the other day How are you saying that Barack's plans don't work when you're not letting him implement them? And the ones that he does implement, he has to do an executive order, and it's only morsel of the overall plan, the overall jobs plan, and some of the other ideas that Barack has come up with. They've been snuffed. So to say that his policies don't work, but you don't even give his policies a chance to work, is dishonest. You're lying ass sack of Republican dog shit. And Barack made mention of something that I think is very important, and I try to steer away from it too. Not all Republicans have ignorance and poor judgment. They don't. I have friends that are Republicans. We don't agree on all the stuff, but at the end of our conversation, we laugh and we walk away Americans. And we don't accuse each other of not being born here and stuff like that. And we love on each other and we laugh because this great society needs debate. Not everybody is right all the time. Barack said it, But there's something about this man that you got to vote for, I don't know what it is, but it ain't what it was. Vote for this man, cuz. This guy is the one. He's it. You listen to him and you go, I didn't get to see John F. Kennedy, but there's plenty of that energy still left within me as an American, and it touches Barack Obama. The Kennedy legacy lives on, man. This guy is effective. I sometimes I be half asleep and I be tired, and I go on there and I put Barack on and I just listen, and he wakes me up. It makes me want to go vote right now. And it reminds me of that night. I'll never forget it. This is why I'm a firm Barack supporter, man. And I share about this before. I talked to you guys about it. The night he won. The night he won that election. When the alarms was going off and the people were yelling, and then the announcer said something, and we were all sort of mesmerized. We were mesmerized. He won, and I don't know. I called my friend, that girl I talk about, and we both talk a lot, and we were just, I could feel her expression over the phone. We supported him the whole time. We wanted him to win. But this great country made his presidency a reality. And that's what we're voting for, reality. We're not voting for some fantasy that doesn't work. America knows what works and what doesn't when it comes to the things that it's tried. And these people ruined this country. There were specific key players. If anything, Barack used some of them to kind of backpedal out of what they had done. People want to know why he chose certain people who were a part of the shit. Well, we had to let them go. When you go down the wrong street, they had to tell us where they turned at. Where'd y'all turn? And pull us out and backstep and realize that didn't work. Vote for Barack Obama because he's real. Vote for Barack Obama because you're a woman. Vote for Barack Obama because you're Latino. He talked about how the immigrants and the people, the undocumented people that have earned an education here and have taken resources here and have tried to live right here. He's saying they ain't got to go nowhere. They can be right here. He's not just going to round everybody up and ship them off. And if you don't think that the Republican Party doesn't have, Karl Rove has it set up, okay? They're not nice, some of them. And all I'm saying is that we got a chance here to really continue to move away from that fear that they breed and get a guy in here who helps us with what we need. It's Barack Obama. This is a plead because it's real easy to get that Disneyland sort of wacko perspective on how things really, really should be. And all I'm saying is we have to look at the way things were and kind of look at where things are going and know that the baseline is not to go back to that shit. That's the baseline. You know, that's the fucking, that's where it all sort of just, that's the foundation of this campaign, is to not go back to that pain of what they were doing. You know, he used to work for a company called Bain. You know, they capitalized on the bullshit. And now they want to come and take more of it. And Obama says, you shall not pass. You know, and it's a beautiful thing. I love it. Barack Obama. This is another episode of Talking Shit. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch that shit. And talk it. And talk it. I'm gonna vote for Barack Obama. I gotta go. I'm running to November. Thanks for having me.